Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today, me and Mr. David here, say hello,
What's up, everyone?
are gonna do our top 10 favorite bands. I have, okay, I know at least one band who's in this top 10, and he knows one band who's in my top 10, but we're just gonna see who our top 10 bands are. So I'm gonna let you go first, David, since you're the guest.
All right, all right. So coming in at number 10 is going to be one of my favorites, honestly. They were probably the first band that I got into when I was a kid, so it's gonna be Black Sabbath at number 10.
Okay, I got him. I got him on my list somewhere,
Sweet.
but yeah, I like Black Sabbath. I love Black Sabbath. I mean,
Oh
unfortunately,
yeah,
I only have one album by them right now.
yeah,
Well, technically one album and then one compilation and then a live album.
sweet.
But yep,
Yeah,
Black
man.
Sabbath. They started heavy metal,
Yes, sir. The founders.
and I've met somebody who doesn't even like them.
That's crazy, man.
I feel like that should be a sin.
I know, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
At least in
Mine.
purgatory.
Yeah. My number 10 is going to be a band that are from the 70s, 80s, and even throughout the 90s. They've had some really great albums. They've had like 18, I think. But yeah, really great band. I'm going with the Scorpions at number 10.
Nice,
I
nice. That's nice.
fucking love my favorite song by the Scorpions is probably Blackout, the title track.
Oh yeah.
Or Dynamite. That's a great song. But they've had a lot of great songs. Even their ballads are kind of good.
Damn, dude.
Like Wind of Change, I think is pretty good, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Like I mean, you got songs like No One Like You and Rocky Like a Hurricane, Dynamite, Big City Nights, Blackout title track. I love the whole album from Black. I love the whole Blackout album. I love a lot of their stuff. If you take out, 3 albums from their discography that I don't like, then I'd probably put them a little bit higher.
Damn, dude.
I mean, because like that album that they made in 1999 or something like that
hmm
is awful. I forget what it's called, but I could care less.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my number 10.
Sweet. Coming in at number 9 for me is going to be another metal, like legendary band, and that's going to be one that we've done before, Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, Iron. Yeah, we just that was our previous ranking that we did.
Yeah.
Was Iron Maiden. I mean, obviously, the first vocalist that was on the 2 first albums is okay. What I forgot what his name was. Phil. It was Phil something, not Insamo, but imagine Phil Insamo and Iron Maiden.
Oh shit. It would be a completely different band.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would be funny to think about. But, Bruce Dickinson obviously has been on most of the albums, and then they got Blaze Bailey on 2 of them, which.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the Blaze Bailey album, but I mean, I like Blaze Bailey a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good choice. Yeah. My number 9 is gonna be Dream Theater.
Oh, nice.
I had to put him in my top 10, but I didn't know where to put him. But I put him at number 9. Really influential band on me and on some other bands. Like they were really influential on Opeth.
Oh yeah.
They were really influential on Mastodon and Between the Buried and Me. They were big influences on a lot of modern day metal bands that came out after like 1995. But yeah, I mean, obviously you got albums like Awake and Images and Words and what else? Octavarium, Distance Over Time, and then you got the ones that are okay, like The Astonishing or When Day and Dream Unite.
hmm
But yeah, some really good stuff from them. And yeah, that's my
Nice,
number
bro.
9.
Nice. All right. Coming in at number 8 for me is going to be the legendary Pantera.
Yeah,
Funny
you
enough, you
got
were talking about Phil Anselmo earlier, and
yeah,
that just
which
happened to
that
be my
dude,
number 8.
yeah, that dude is scary.
Yeah, he really is.
But is he scarier than Corey Taylor?
I don't know, honestly.
I think he is because Corey Taylor's like pretty chill, except when he's on stage. But Phil Anselmo, I mean, if I was in front of Phil Anselmo right now, I would try to be as nice as possible. I wouldn't want to piss them off.
Oh,
David.
can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. You muted yourself.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
No problem. But yeah, yep. I love Pantera. I even like.
Oh yeah, man.
Their early stuff is pretty good too. The four like glam metal albums. Like what were they? Well, Power Metal was more speed metal.
Um.
But it was Projects in the Jungle, Metal Magic, which is
Mhm.
the other one they had.
Right.
The first three had like what was his freaking name? Terry Glaze,
Mhm.
and then Phil Anselmo came onto the scene with Power Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. My number 8 is gonna be multiple bands within this one spot because I couldn't really choose, so I put multiple bands in there. So my number 8 is gonna be Black Sabbath, Dio, Rainbow, Ozzy Solo, etc.
Sweet.
Yeah, I couldn't choose between just one of them, so I kind of had to put all of them. But if I had to say who's my favorite out of all of them, shit, probably have to say Black Sabbath out of all those.
Same.
Dio's great. Rainbow is definitely great. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
know, yeah, but with Rainbow and Dio, I don't know who I like better
Oh
because
fuck yeah.
they're kind of different. One's heavy metal, and then the other one's like hard rock.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to go with Dio still.
I'm gonna go with Dio. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I love Rainbow. I mean, Long Live Rock and Roll and Rainbow Rising are two great albums, and then their whole discography I think is pretty good.
Oh
And
yeah.
then with Ozzy solo, he's obviously got Blizzard of Oz, which is great. The first two with Randy Rhoads, I think are his two best, and then you obviously got, the Ultimate Sin. Yeah, the
Mhm.
Ultimate Sin, and you got No Rest for the Wicked, and you got Bark of the Moon, and then you also got, even like his non-studio albums like Randy Rhoads Tribute, which are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my number 8.
Sweet. Coming in at number 7 for me is going to be another kind of like progressive metal rock band. It's gonna be the legendary Rush.
Oh, Rush.
And hell yeah, Rush is
Progressive. I wouldn't call them progressive metal. I would more call them like
you don't
just
think
like
so? Like technical
no,
metal?
no. I don't think. I mean, I think the heaviest they ever were like hard rock. That was about it.
Well, yeah, like I don't know, progressive rock maybe. I don't know because they were very experimental with like time signatures and
Yeah, I
stuff
mean,
like that.
like the first like 6 albums from the first
Mhm.
album to for all what was it called, For All Kings.
Mhm.
I mean, those were kind of like a more like hard rock direction. They really got proggy around moving pictures. So I call them more, early stuff is hard rock, and then later stuff is progressive rock.
Uh-huh.
So, but I wouldn't call them progressive metal.
Oh, I don't know, but yeah, that's my number 7 spot,
Great band though.
definitely.
My number 7 is going to be the almighty, probably the first most controversial metal band besides Black Sabbath. I'm gonna go Slayer.
Oh, sweet.
I fucking love Slayer. Slayer was like the first really really heavy band I got into. Like they were like the first like they were like before I got into like death metal or something like that. They
Uh-huh.
were they were the heaviest band I ever heard. I kind of got scared at first because I didn't really know what I was listening to, but then it grew over me, it grew on me over time. So
Got you.
yep, most definitely.
Sweet, dude. All right. So number 6 for me, it's going to be kind of different, honestly, but there. I don't know. Would you? Okay, so number 6 would be Steely Dan.
Ooh, Steely
Um,
Dan. I would
well,
consider them. I consider them like
they're like a fusion. Yeah, like
jazz fusion,
yeah.
and jazz fusion, or simply just like rock.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like Steely Dan. I think they're pretty good. What's that one dude's name in it? Michael McDonald, I think his name is.
Michael
Yeah,
McDonald.
Michael McDonald. He has like the gray hair. He was with Steely. He's been with Steely Dan for years now. But he
Wait,
was
what does
on
he
a couple
play?
he does vocals.
Oh, that's no, not Michael McDonald. That's
No, Michael McDonald did
uh
vocals also. He did like backup, I think.
oh, does he?
Yeah, he did backup.
Because there's Donald Fagen, and then there's Walter something. I forget his name.
Yeah, but with Steely Dan, Michael McDonald is backup.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
But he's been on a couple episodes of Family Guy doing backup vocals for the characters. Like whenever Peter would say something
Shit.
like whenever Peter said, "Oh, not this guy," Michael McDonald was like, "Oh, not this guy," which I thought was pretty
Uh-huh.
hilarious. But yeah, I like
Yeah.
Steely Dan. Yeah, I would call them jazz fusion and rock. Oh, funny story. I don't remember this because this was before I was born, but my mom remembers this. She told me a story of how Steely Dan won the 2000 Grammy for their album that came out in like '99 or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and how controversial it was because I'm like, how is it controversial? I mean, that album was actually kind of good in my opinion. I forgot
Yeah.
it was released in like 1999 or something like that. Yeah, yeah, I like Steely Dan.
I love Steely Dan.
Yeah, my number six is gonna be one that you just mentioned earlier, Pantera.
Nice.
Pantera, I think Dimebag is probably the second or third best guitarist of all time in my opinion. His playing was like really heavy, really fast, really, like I have you ever listened to The Art of Shredding?
Yeah.
It has like that really like distorted guitar riff. And then finally goes into like that pinch dive that he does with the whammy bar, and then it goes into like his normal playing. And then it's like then it goes like and I love
Right.
it. I love Pantera. I love the early stuff. I love the stuff that from Cowboys from Hell and
Mhm.
to Reinventing the Steel, which they just reissued Reinventing the Steel.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
It's got like a new cover. It's like have you ever like seen a truck with like steel boards on it?
Uh-huh.
Kind of like how they have like those lines.
Yeah.
That's what the album is. It has like that picture and it's just Pantera Reinventing the Steel. I mean, what do you think is better, the newer reissue cover or the old cover with the guy's burning himself with fire and has a whiskey
Um,
bottle?
I like the original cover better.
Yeah, but I mean, the newer cover makes more sense with the name
Yeah, true. But
Reinventing the Steel. Which Reinventing the Steel is like, is it? People say it's their heaviest album.
I don't know about their heaviest. It's definitely one of their heaviest.
I think their heaviest, in my opinion, would probably Vulgar.
Yeah.
Vulgar Display of Power. Yeah,
Mhm.
but I love Pantera.
Right.
That's gonna be it for my number six.
All right. Nice. My number five. It's actually coming up. It's gonna be Death.
Okay, you're number five.
Yeah, number five.
I love Chuck Schuldiner. In my opinion, top five best guitarists of all time. In my opinion,
Definitely.
I mean I mean, people. A lot of people don't like death metal because it's like growly vocals and. Well, with him, as they evolved. Sorry about the angle here.
I'm not talking.
But what about Chuck's voice? His voice was unique for death metal because it was very growly with the first two albums, but then progressed to more like screaming vocals later,
Yeah.
where he kind of sounded like a dying animal, but in a good way. But yeah, I love Death. I don't think Death has ever released a bad album.
Same.
They're I don't want to say. I mean, they're definitely like one of the most constant bands. But yeah, I
Mhm.
love I love Death. Yeah, good
Nice,
choice.
man.
Good choice.
Yeah.
My number five is AC/DC.
Sweet.
Obviously, we did AC/DC a couple weeks ago for the celebration of the new album.
Yeah. Hmm.
AC/DC, in my opinion, is the most constant band I've ever seen. I mean, they just put album after album and they kick ass,
Definitely.
especially the new album. Which I mean, I'm not even kidding. I went to Walmart specifically so I can see how many albums they have for that album.
Mhm.
The shelves were packed with Power Up,
Oh yeah, I bet.
and with vinyl too. I think the vinyl is like I think the vinyl's red.
No, is it?
Yeah, I think it's my friend showed me his and it's red apparently. I don't know.
Damn.
It was red, but it could just be like a limited edition. But yeah, that's gonna be my number 5.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. So number four for me, it's gonna be I guess they would be kind of like an old school kind of hard rock band, sort of like AC/DC, but it's sorry, let me look at my list here. Oh no, I'm sorry, I skipped one. Number four for me is gonna be Judas Priest.
Okay.
Yeah. So I tried to like make a variety with these rankings, like because I guess technically they're all really my favorites, but you know,
Yeah, like the ones like Judas Priest and above are kind of like hard to rank.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, Judas Priest.
Great band, Rob Halford, in my opinion, best vocalist of all time.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit!
What happened?
Oh no, it's raining outside, and I didn't notice it, and I got scared.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of glad it's raining. It soothes my soul. Okay, but okay, that was awkward.
we don't get any rain out here, bro.
Yeah, I know. I checked the weather for Los Angeles. But yeah, my number 4 is gonna be one that you just mentioned earlier. I'm
Mhm.
gonna put Iron Maiden at number 4.
Sweet.
Bruce Dickinson, probably second best vocalist of all time, just right behind Rob Halford. But yeah, Iron Maiden again. We already talked about the first 2 albums with that Phil guy were pretty good. All the Bruce Dickinson albums are pretty good. The 2 with Blaze Bailey, we don't need to talk about those. But yeah, really good band. I hope they release a new album soon. Because I
Oh, I
mean,
hope so, man.
it's been like 5 years since they released an album, and the most recent was the Book of Souls.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right, sweet. My number three is gonna be Anthrax.
I love Anthrax.
I love Anthrax.
I think out of the big four, out of the big four in thrash metal,
Mhm.
he's got Joey Belladonna has got the best voice.
Hell yeah, dude.
But you know, I mean, the first album, which didn't was like a fistful of metal, it's okay. I didn't really like it, but then spreading the disease, I think was a huge step up. I mean,
Yeah.
spreading the disease. I mean that's the one that had a Madhouse on it, which I think is a great song. And then
Oh yeah.
it's also got like Gung Ho, which is a great song too. But then obviously they've got State of Euphoria, Among the Living with him, Persistence of Time, and then whenever John Bush came in, I think Sound of White Noise was pretty good. But you could definitely tell that Anthrax was kind of like falling down whenever Stomp 442 came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should rank Anthrax soon.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just a little side note. Never mind. I'll say it after the video.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sweet.
Okay. I was gonna say a little announcement. I'm saving it. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Stomp 442 was okay. It had some really good songs like Fueled on it, which is a good song. And all and what was the other one called? Shit. Yeah. And then Volume 8 obviously sucked. And then We've Come for Your All
Yeah.
kind of. Then We've Come for Your All kind of sucked. And then they made a comeback in 2011 with Joey Belladonna, Worship Music, and then their most recent album, For All Kings, came out a few years ago, and it was really good. And let's hope they release a new album.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope so.
But yeah, yep. Okay, my number 3 is gonna be Megadeth. So it's a little bit more mega than death. If you guys got
Yeah.
the joke, I said there, then I'll personally give you $10. And I'm not even joking. Well, I'm not even joking. Well, you probably have to give me change for. You'll probably have to give me change for a 10. Whoever gets the joke. But yeah, not even lying. Got $60, and I'll give you 10 out of this 20.
Damn, dude.
Yep. I just found it lying around my house, like it was like under my couch, and I was like, nobody claimed it, so it's like free money. But yeah, my number 3 is gonna be Megadeth. Megadeth, a really good band, obviously one of the big four in thrash metal, one of the most influential heavy metal bands of all time. But yeah, I mean, obviously, they've had some really great albums like Rest in Peace. I think my favorite Megadeth song is either Hangar 18 or Tornado of Souls.
Oh,
With Hangar 18, it opens with that blistering riff. That dun 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 dun
oh yeah.
dun 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 dun. And then with Tornado of Souls, it's not a super heavy riff, but it's kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, Megadeth's a great band. I'm gonna be the first band. I'm just gonna be one of the first Megadeth fans to say this. I don't think Risk was that bad. I think it's better than Super Collider in my opinion.
Yeah. You
I
should
I
rank
like
Megadeth one of
Risk.
these
I
days, too.
mean, see, with Risk, it's not the greatest. It's like my number 14, just right in front of Super Collider. But it's not horribly produced.
Hmm.
I mean, you could tell that Megadeth was going a mainstream route whenever this came out, Cryptic Writings, which was still
Yeah.
great, obviously, but it wasn't horribly produced like Saint Anger, of course. That was horribly produced.
True.
But yeah, I liked Risk. I don't love it, but I liked it.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And of course, they have other good albums like Peace Sells and fucking
Of course.
Killing Is My Business and all that.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay. Solid, solid. Let's see. Number 2 for me is actually going to be Megadeth.
Okay.
And pretty much everything you just said, dude, like, just awesome. Of course, Dave Mustaine is a killer guitarist.
And Marty Friedman too, and the other
And
ones
Mark
that they've had.
Friedman.
The
Yeah,
best lineup, in my opinion, is from 1990 to 1997,
definitely.
which is the Marty Friedman era, which was Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction, Euthanasia, and a few other albums.
Hmm.
Yep, I love
Uh,
Megadeth.
yeah, not to mention, like, David Ellefson is a great bassist, too.
Oh yeah, him too. They got the Lamb of God drummer, Chris Adler, on
Hmm.
the recent album. He's also the band's drummer right now,
Yeah,
which I think is kind of cool.
it's pretty cool.
But yeah,
But yeah, I think,
my number my
yeah.
number two is gonna be my number two is gonna be Metallica.
Oh, sweet.
Obviously, I've showed off most of my Metallica stuff. I have quite a bit of it. I just
Hell
love
yeah.
it. I just love Metallica. They used to be my favorite band, but then they got outbeat by my number one, who I'll say, yeah. And before our number one guys, we're gonna give off some honorable mentions because honorable mentions deserve to be mentioned. Like do you think they deserve to be mentioned at least?
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
I mean, obviously, my favorite Metallica album is Master of Puppets. You know, if you take out Saint Anger out of their discography and Lulu, and make Load and Reload a little bit better, then maybe they could be, you know,
Yeah.
it could be a little bit better. Yeah, that's
All
all I
right,
can
man.
say about that.
Sweet. All right. Honorable mention time, right?
Yep, give off your honorable mentions as many as you want.
All right, let's see here. So the ones that I've been writing down here: Opeth,
Okay.
Lamb of God. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to pick some good juicy ones for you guys. Oh, Dream Theater. Man, I forgot about Dream Theater. Um, fuck. I know you go.
Okay, if you think of any more, then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a lot of honorable mentions, so guys, get ready. Pink Floyd, Rush,
Oh.
Opeth, Porcupine Tree, Anthrax, obviously, Voivod, Annihilator, Exodus, Testament. I know a lot of thrash. Havoc, Warbringer, Power Trip, Slipknot, Deftones, Breaking Benjamin, Avril Lavigne. No, I'm kidding. I like her a little bit, but she's not an honorable mention.
Green Day.
Yeah, Green Day is a really good band. This one, oh, Van Halen. Van Halen, Motley Crue. I also have to say Poison, Guns N' Roses. Is
Poison's
there
good.
honorable mention? Mastodon, Meatloaf,
Sepultura.
Between the Buried and Me, Nine Inch Nails, Rammstein, Nickelback. I'm obviously kidding whenever I said that. Faith No More, Eagles, Elton John, Eric Clapton. There's just Queensryche, Santana. I can go on forever. Queen, and friggin' I can go on forever.
The Rolling Stones, the Beatles.
Beatles, maybe, but Rolling
For me,
Stones, yeah, maybe. I'm not big on the Beatles.
I love the Beatles, man.
Just never. I mean, maybe they might grow on me in the future, but I just never really. I just think they're a tad bit overrated.
I like Yes too.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
Michael.
yes is an honorable mention, and Genesis. That's another honorable mention.
Oh yeah, Genesis.
And I'll give out one more honorable mention.
Go for
Bach,
it.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah.
Oh, and Skid Row. That's another honorable
Oh
mention.
fuck, I was gonna say Skid Row.
Skid
Beat
Row.
me to it.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, System of a Down. That's another honorable mention.
Rat.
Rat. Who else? Sublime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I already said Queen, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let's see, White Snake, ZZ Top. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
I think we're done there.
Linkin Park. Disturbed.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Nirvana. Pearl Jam.
Foo Fighters.
Soundgarden, Alice in Chains.
Soundgarden.
Yeah, let's see. Boston, Kiss.
Rage Against the
Korn.
Machine.
Yeah, Rage Against the Machine, Boston, Kiss, Korn. Led Zeppelin. Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
UFO. Aerosmith.
hmm
I feel horrible for not even mentioning Aerosmith until just
I
but
know.
yeah, we just gave out a lot of honorable
I
mentions.
feel like we missed a lot of good ones, bro.
Let's see. Oh, Amon Amarth.
Oh hell
Avenged
yeah.
Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think we'll stop there.
Oh Journey. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Journey, Foo Fighters, Eagles.
I think you already said Eagles.
Yeah, I think Faith No More. I think I already said it too.
Mhm.
Chicago,
Ooh yeah, Kansas.
Kansas. Okay, we'll seriously stop there.
All right. All right.
That was a lot we just gave off.
Cool. So coming in at number one for me, you already mentioned them. Boston. I love Boston.
Boston's your favorite band.
Hell yeah, they're my favorite band.
Yeah, I mean,
But
obviously,
honestly, it's tied. It's tied with two very different bands because I really wanted to put Testament as number one,
yeah.
but I think I'm gonna go with Boston just a tad bit more.
I mean, it might change in the future. You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. I love Boston. I have the first album on CD.
Mhm.
My favorite Boston song is, and probably "Peace of Mind."
That's a great song. Mine is Hitch a Ride.
I love how it starts off with like that acoustic riff. You know that dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh
Right.
yeah, I love Boston, man.
Hitch a Ride is my favorite song.
Yeah, I love Boston. I mean, not everything in their discography is great, but like I think the first two albums have really good potential.
The first
And
two
then
albums are good.
the first album is
the third's
great.
okay though.
First album is great,
Yeah.
obviously. Yeah,
That
rest
was
in
all
peace.
recorded in a basement.
Yeah, and actually Brad Delp, the lead singer, rest in
Right,
peace.
the singer.
He's been dead since 2007, I think.
Oh yeah, man.
He He
Okay.
he overdosed or hung himself or something like that,
Yeah.
which is sad in my opinion. But he recorded all the instruments for the album, so everything that you hear on the album is played by him.
Oh no, it was Tom Schultz who recorded everything.
Oh yeah, him. I thought it was Brad Delp.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but then he had, but then of course he had Brad Delp do vocals,
Right.
obviously,
Hmm.
and then all they needed left was a band to tour with. So, and then next thing you know,
He did everything except drums. Actually, he didn't do drums.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, but and then that album was an immediate and big success. They started playing out stadiums. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
okay. My number one band is gonna be I think David, you might know who my number one band is.
Yeah. Let's
My
see,
number
man.
one band is gonna be Judas Priest.
Oh yeah.
Yep, Judas Priest, obviously great fucking band. I think Glenn Tipton is like the greatest guitarist of all time for right now. For right now, metal wise, and I'm saying this metal wise,
Definitely.
like and just in metal, but I'm not counting like every genre. But I mean, obviously, also KK Downing is great. Rob Halford is a great vocalist, obviously. I'd say my top five favorite albums from them are Screaming for Vengeance, Stained Class, Defenders of the Faith, British Steel, and what was the other one I put? I have the list in my notes here.
Next week we should do our top 10 favorite guitarists of all time.
Painkiller. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say my top five albums are Screaming for Vengeance, Stained Class, Painkiller, Defenders of the Faith, and Sad Wings of Destiny. Yeah, I did a video on top 10 best metal guitarists.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Like,
you did it?
yeah, it was like a solo video.
Oh, okay.
I was bored and I couldn't think of anything else, so yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Do you guys like okay. Uh
You were gonna
I
mention something?
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Friday, me and Dave are gonna be ranking the Death albums. Death is was, I should say, they haven't played in like what, 20 years. They were a death metal band led by Chuck Schuldiner, who obviously was great and unfortunately passed away in 2001 due to, was it
Yeah.
pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
Yeah, it was pneumonia. And he was only like what, 43? He was
Oh,
born in he was he
2012.
was he was born in 1963. So he would have been 57 today. So 57 minus 19. Here, let me check it.
No, he was
He was only 38.
38. Yeah.
Okay, that's even more sad.
Yeah.
But
No.
obviously he left behind a great legacy of albums that we will rank. No, there's no bad albums by Death. Just some of them aren't as good as the others, or some are better than the others. But yeah,
All
that's
right.
gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Be sure to check out the video for our ranking of Death. So yeah, peace out, guys.
See you later, guys.